Welcome to Three Things Live. It's Wednesday, it's sunny, and it's so exciting. I love this day.
Exciting.
I've got Leeann with me today.
Hello.
We've got Chris at the H&H show. We want to excuse her, but we are ready for some really adorable, fun projects and a few celebrations of you. So let's go. Welcome back to Three Things Live. I am so excited to be with you all today, and I am so excited for this day. I always like to look at the projects and the things we have going, and I am so thrilled to be introducing a new project to my girlfriend's quilt shop, one that you guys will absolutely love. Feels like we've celebrated things all week long. We celebrated May the 4th with a perfect quarter inch. We celebrated Cinco de Mayo. And today we are celebrating all things May and Mother. Some of you do or do not celebrate Mother's Day. And so we are also celebrating May and May Day and flowers. And I am doing that with two of my favorites. I've got Leeann on the show and Suzanne. I don't think we've ever been a trio, have you?
No, we haven't.
No,
We haven't.
so this is really, really fun.
So exciting.
So do you celebrate Mother's Day?
I do.
Okay,
Yep.
and you
Absolutely.
do too?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yes.
really always struggled a little bit with Mother's Day growing up because I am a stepmom to 3 kids and I raised them, and it's the one day that I feel like I got them all dressed, packed them up with a present, and I'm like, see you, go celebrate your mother, and then I felt sorry for myself for so long going. And then I had to remember I have a mother.
That's
and
right.
so I celebrate her, be it whether she's with us or she's not, and I'm lucky enough to have mine. So yeah, but what better way to celebrate Mom than with flowers?
Yeah, it's way exciting.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a lot
right.
of
We've
cute
got lots
things
of flowers
coming.
today.
I know, aren't there some
Yeah,
really fun
really
things?
cute stuff.
But before we do, we want to celebrate you guys. And the reason we want to celebrate is so many of you really dug into the UFO challenge.
Oh my gosh.
And there were some fantastic wins out there. So before we go, did you do the UFO challenge?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
I did.
definitely.
I did.
Tell me your favorite win, Leeann.
Well, I got my mystery quilt from last year done.
Your
I was
mystery
so
quilt is done. Your
excited.
Kimberbell one with the
Now I can do the Christmas one.
Okay.
The mistletoe. Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm so excited. Finally got it on the wall. It's done.
It's on the wall even.
Oh, it's on the wall.
Yeah, isn't
yes.
it darling?
Oh, it's
yeah,
yeah,
it is.
It was
really
a lot of fun to do.
You guys know I love a good mystery. You all know you love a good mystery. And Suzanne.
I got a lot of things done, but nothing, well, I got a couple things done that were on my list, but I didn't get everything on my list. I just added new things as we went.
Oh, of course, of course. So Megan downstairs in the store, she says something really funny to me. We were talking, we went to a meeting on Monday, so we were in the car together, and she said, you know, I think that quilters have 2 separate hobbies. She's like, there are the quilters and there are the collectors. And they're 2 separate hobbies, those of us that collect new projects and those of us that finish new projects. And I think that's why this UFO challenge was really fantastic, don't you think?
It was
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah, it was a little bit different. And those of you that didn't jump on board, you probably saw lots of postings in Friends and some different kinds of things. I've seen a lot of you reprint and go for round 2, the reboot. Which I think is, but it's creating the sewing habit. Are you guys gonna reboot?
Oh, I never stop.
I don't.
Yeah, I know it's constant. It's just keep
I
going.
know. I do not either.
I'm always working on them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I filled out my list and then I'm like, did I finish it? Because then I forgot where I put my list. And
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah,
like, you know what? Just
exactly.
keep going, Allison. Just
Yeah.
keep going.
And then you add to it, and you're like, oh no, now this is a priority.
Yeah, yes, this is going to be the one. It's hard to work here, you two, don't
Yes,
you
yeah,
think?
yes.
Because we not only finish our personal things, but we're like, okay, what is
Work
up and
things.
coming that we have to get
Yeah.
done? And can I add that to my UFO list?
Exactly.
Absolutely, you can.
Right? Right. All right. Well, we want to celebrate a few fun finishes, and just because we may or may not show your picture does not mean we did not incessantly pour over all of those Facebooks
so
and
many.
celebrate in our heart because there was so many. But this is our version of the finish line. All right, Noreen, You said this quilt was fun to make. I like the horizontal designs of the blue squares that make up each stripe. Lots of squares in this quilt. I decided to use a star design for the background, quilting on the long arm. Well, Noreen, you inspired us, and those of you that want to watch comments, so we may or may not have a version of this quilt that we are going to feature tonight. But way to go, because we know each one of those lines are little, I think they're 2.5-inch finished stars.
That one was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
That one's
lots of
darn.
fun.
That one was
Yeah,
fun to make.
absolutely gorgeous.
Way, darling.
All
Way fun to make.
right.
Okay, and then Carol, she says, finally finished piecing this kit I bought from my girlfriend's quilt shop up in Logan 2 years ago. Do we ever feel that? Done in time for the 250th 4th of July. Way to go,
I
Carol.
love that
Yeah,
one.
that's a gorgeous one too.
Yeah,
I
I-
also bought this kit and finished it, and each of those fabrics is different, and
Yeah.
so
Yes.
that is a project.
I did the sample for that for our store.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful.
Yes.
It was just gorgeous. So let's see, what do we have here? We have Karen Hinnanen. Did I say it right? I'm not sure. But we had a family trip to Disney in February. I made 90 plus shirts for that. Oh my gosh.
Oh my word.
And I sublimated 12 sweatshirts. Oh my gosh, it's like a
Wow.
store.
Karen, that's worse than a store.
Way to go.
I worked retail. We never had 90 of the shirts come in.
She says also that I made 2 purses for cousins from their mom or grandmother's wedding dresses, along with a few other projects along the way. Oh my gosh.
Did she sleep?
Karen.
I don't think so. I don't think she
That is
stopped.
a lot.
Okay, my question, Karen, is did you run out of ink in your sublimation machine? Because I bought the package and I'm still not out of ink.
No,
Are
I'm
you
not
out
either.
of ink?
No, and I've used a lot. I don't
Okay.
think Chris
That's
is.
kinda nice,
Chris has
huh?
really been using it.
Right. All right. Emily, you are next. You finished this quilt for your husband that you had started a few years ago, finally. And thank you to everybody for sharing and inspiring. That's gorgeous, gorgeous,
love that.
gorgeous, gorgeous. Rocky Mountains is part of our vacation plans for this summer. We're so excited. We're going to a wedding in the top of the Rocky
Oh,
Mountains. So
look
how
at
fun
you.
is that? But that is beautiful. And you know, those poor men, as my grandson reminded me today, they kind of get left out of a lot of the quilting world because we don't do a lot of male-inspired projects. So that
Yeah,
is
I love
absolutely
that one.
fantastic.
That's
You have a
beautiful.
patient husband, 2 years to wait.
Yeah. Okay, and the next one is Cindy. Not only did I complete the 6 projects, but this afternoon we crowned it all by draping 145 large quilts and 20 baby quilts across the church pews. A breathtaking sight. Oh, I saw that one
Wow.
posted, and I was
So
like,
cool.
wow.
Yeah.
It was just very touching.
That's what I
Yeah.
want to do for my funeral. I don't want anything, but I just want all my quilts draped
Quilts
out.
draped out.
Okay. Well, when you say that's what I want to do for your funeral, how about your kids do that for you for your
That's what I
funeral?
want.
Because that's a little creepy, Suzanne.
I'm not sure if I could do it myself, so.
And if you can, I want to be there to see it.
Okay. And then let's see, we've got Bobby Dickerson. I've really enjoyed the motivation that I've gotten from this year's UFO challenge. I didn't get all my projects done, but I've gotten quite a few finished, and I'm determined to keep going. That's
Good
awesome.
for her.
Yeah,
Look at all that.
that is amazing.
That's more than
Well,
I.
mission
that's
accomplished
awesome,
to
yeah.
all of you. And I do not even care if you sewed one day, a half a day. I don't care if life got in the way.
Yep.
Just participating and just being with us and just sewing or even just watching 3 Things Live. We want to celebrate you because we could not do this without you. And everything is a win, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah,
I
absolutely.
used to do Olympic weightlifting. I don't know if you guys know that, but I used to do that. And I remember one time my coach said, don't compete against others, compete against what you are capable of doing every single day. And that really hit home for me
I like
because
that.
I'm like, you know what? It's not what others do. It's, you know what? Today, maybe I can't even get out of bed, but if I get out of bed and brush my teeth, then that is a win for me.
Oh, definitely.
And maybe if it's just putting 2 things away in your sewing room, that is a win for you. So
Just
so
the
just
1%
know.
better each day.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah. Do you like that?
I do,
Yeah,
a
I
lot.
like that too. You know, the things that stick with
Just
you.
those little things, just
Yeah.
doing. Yeah,
Well,
perfect.
I think today is an absolute win on our thing number 2, and I can't wait to join these 2 over at our stewing studio. Can you tell I need a
I like
diet?
that.
We're gonna
like that.
stew up
Stew
some
today?
sodio. We're gonna sew in our studio actually, and we have the cutest, funnest project that you are just going to die over. So we'll see you in just a minute. you know.
You have never failed me.
Oh, good. Well, I hope
You
I
do
don't
good
fail you
work.
on this one. We are continuing our celebration of our country's 250th birthday on Three Things Live.
We really do truly honor and love you.
We introduced the new Star Spangled right side up banister quilt, beautiful home decor, including table runners, a pillow, and something new for the golfers in your life.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
We show you how to make custom luggage tags so you can pack your bags and go see this amazing country that we live in.
Listen, we are getting close to the end of the Three Things season, so now is the time to catch up on everything here on Three Things Live. Or better yet, watch us live on Facebook and YouTube every Monday through Wednesday at 1 p.m. Mountain or 3 p.m. Eastern.
What are you waiting for? Click the links below to discover all the fun you've been missing.
Remember that Three Things Live is where we always have something to make you smile
Something to learn.
and something to discover. Let's go!
And don't ever let fear stop you from learning a new skill.
Welcome to Galas, the ultimate 3.5-day creative retreat from my girlfriend's quilt shop. Come stitch, learn, and connect under the stars with hours of open sew time just for you. Each day brings inspiring demonstrations, new ideas, and techniques to spark your next masterpiece. Plus, you'll be able to rub shoulders with our seasoned sewing veterans that you know and love. Work on your own projects, share stories with fellow makers, and create memories that last long after the final stitch. Enjoy exclusive gifts, fun surprises, and a creative community that feels like family. Join us at Galas in beautiful Logan, Utah. 3 days, your projects, endless inspiration, where creativity shines bright. To learn more, click the link below or go to mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com and sign up today.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Three Things Live. I'm Allison.
I'm Suzanne.
I'm Leeann.
And,
It's a lot.
yeah. We are so excited to have you. I was reading in the comments that Anita said she convinced one of her friends to order an embroidery machine. So
Ooh.
exciting.
Way to go. You'll
so
love it.
you are going to love this project today. So in celebration of May, April showers brings May flowers.
That's right.
We have the funnest Bloom Where You Are Stitched project. So do you want to hold that up?
Yep, absolutely.
And show us how
Here it
darling this is. Is that not so cute? So cute. So this is a table runner, a wall pennant. You could put backing on it, stuff it for a pillow. I mean, just whatever you want to do. I love this. We named it Small Quilt. The Bloom Where You Are Stitched Small Quilt.
Yeah.
So
And
that you can do that.
It's
and
super
for
cute.
those
very
of you that
fast,
do
too.
machine embroidery, this is machine embroidered on some of the blocks. So it's a combination sewing machine embroidery project. So, yeah. Leeann,
fun.
take it away.
Oh, it is so, it goes really, I mean, you could do this one day.
Okay.
Easy.
So
Easy.
it's a one-day project.
yeah,
Probably
very
the
easy.
hardest thing is waiting for those stitch outs.
Yeah, that is the hardest thing. But you can do something else.
Oh,
Cut out
absolutely.
something other cute, right?
Right.
So yeah, way fun. So what we're going to show you today though is doing background quilting that's not on the digitized. So when you get your files, a lot of times you don't have the background quilting on the back of them. And so we're going to show you today how you can add background quilting with clear blue tiles.
Okay, so that is, I think we've become spoiled as embroiderers, don't you think? That so many times background quilting is included, and so you're like, oh, it's quilted at the end, but this has some sewing features on it, so the background quilting files were not included because it's kind of up to you to quilt, and you know, you don't always have to quilt everything anyway. I mean, you don't.
Right,
you
right.
can,
You don't.
You can do it.
You could do stitch in the ditch. You don't have to
Yeah,
do it. You don't
stitch
want
in the
to.
ditch for those that don't know, or where you just take your machine and you just go right through the seams, you know,
Yeah.
to stitch that. So, but
Yeah.
clear blue tiles, for those of you that have ever clear blue tiled, is amazing and a lifesaver.
Because you can do your project from start to finish. That's what I
Right.
really like about it.
Right, and you're not taking these small projects to your long armor.
Yep.
I mean, Suzanne's lucky. She just takes them to the long arm. But those of us that don't have it, we have to take those small projects. And sometimes you want to just do a fast, easy project that you can hang that day.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm just
didn't-
lazy enough that I would long arm this myself. I mean, I just, yeah, I know what you mean. It's just
Right.
easier for me to do that. But
Yeah.
when it's this little and you have the clear blue tiles, I mean, I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's just so cute, too.
Right. Now, we're not going to teach you how to necessarily do a lot of the clear blue tiles, but there's some
just some little tricks.
fantastic videos that either ourselves or Kimberbell has put out, and we have one coming up so that you can watch and see how easy it is. So it's actually going to be posted this week. So, you know, if you're like, oh, I bought those clear blue tiles and I never got them out, I used my serger because you guys challenged me to do that.
Yes.
I'm going to challenge all of you to use your clear blue tiles.
Yeah.
That's
All
a good
right.
deal.
Okay, let's go.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
Can't
Okay,
wait.
so one thing to show on this one. So this one here was done with clear blue tiles after the whole thing was done, after it was all made. And that's great. You can do that. The only thing you're going to want to watch out is right here. This is a fringe, and you don't want to clear blue tile over that. So it does say in the instructions to not just to basically you're going to stop. Don't go over this because it will cause a mess. Yeah, it would cause a mess. So you don't want to do that. So so you'll see here. So what we're gonna show you here is how you can do clear blue tiles, how you can add it and then add the design.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
So first of all, some little tricks when I was doing this is I make sure that you put fusible backing on your material. You know, well, first of all, spray it with either Terrell Magic or the Quilting and Spray.
Let's see, that's this right
Yep,
here,
that's
right?
that one.
Have you ever used that, Suzanne?
Yes, actually I
Yes.
have, and it makes things nice and firm, rigid. It's really nice.
And you
I
want
like
to
that.
spray it. Yeah, and I just use this too, and this worked perfect for me. So
The magic spray.
Yeah.
So either of
Either of
those,
those
yeah.
work great. So you do that, and then you put fusible backing on. Then you're going to cut it out the size that it says. Then you're going to add batting to the back. Okay. So this is something a little different.
Oh,
So if you've done
okay.
clear blue tiles and you've done the, oh my goodness, my mind just went
The
blank.
Kimberbell or the back, like the tack down, or you put it
Yeah,
on?
but we're not going to do it that way. We're just going to put the batting on the back. So you're going to first put in your hoop, you're going to put in the tearaway, medium tearaway stabilizer. So you're going to put that in the hoop first, and we're going to set it up. So first of all, put
Okay.
that in.
All
and
right,
we're going to
so
go
I'm
ahead.
going to put this in. Now, Leeann talked to you about this, but I'm gonna pick on Tammy just a little bit because she did our first test. And so Tammy did our first test, and she didn't use the Terrell Magic or the starch on that, and she got a little bit of puckering
Yes, she will.
on that. So it's very important you put the fusible backing and you use a pretty heavy-duty spray starch on that. So.
And also a stabilizer.
And a
that's-
stabilizer
yeah, good
that's heavy
stabilizer,
enough,
Yeah.
because it's some dense stitches and they're a little bit bigger.
There's a lot of dense stitches
Okay.
in this. Okay, so
Okay.
are we gonna can we bring this up here?
I have a quick question
Oh,
for you.
okay.
So I'm not an embroiderer, but what kind of stabilizer did we call that? Is it a tearaway?
Medium tearaway.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I
medium
couldn't.
tearaway.
Sometimes I know the sticky back is like something
yeah.
that gets used a lot. So
And this
Yeah.
isn't something necessarily that's going to cover your body or whatever. So if you don't have medium tearaway, you could also use a medium cutaway
Okay.
and just leave it in your project. It just
Gotcha.
makes it really pretty stiff.
Yeah,
Nice.
it does. It does. So yeah, we did the medium tearaway stabilizer. Okay, so what we're going to do is on the machine here, you're going to add in the Kimberbell clear blue tile.
Okay.
Not the block by block. You want to make sure you're doing. That's what I was meaning. The block by block.
Oh, okay.
We're doing clear blue tile. So you're going
So
to
Leeann,
bring
what's
that
the
in.
difference between a block by block and a
So
clear
the
blue
block
tile?
by block, you'll be doing so you'll put the batting, so you won't have the batting in your seams if you do the block by block.
It also does a basting stitch,
Yep, and
right?
it does a basting stitch
It does a basting
on,
stitch
and we don't
around.
want to do that. We're not going to do that on here either. So
Okay.
Okay.
it sounds like you're making it really
So,
fast,
yeah.
skipping steps.
So we're going to do that, and then we're going to add the design.
Okay, so you want to hit the set button. Now we are on the Brother Stellaire, so this is how we do it on our machine, but it's basically
could be
the same
different.
instructions on yours. So then we're going to hit Add,
Yes, and then you're going to
and
go
then
to
I'm
the
going to
file.
go to my file,
You're going to bring the one with the fringe, which is
this one right here.
Yep, you got it, girl.
Okay.
And then you're gonna add that.
When I hit Set, what it does is it adds it right to the center.
Exactly.
Oh, that
yep.
is
So it's
cool.
all centered
Yeah,
and ready to go.
doesn't
Yeah.
that take all the guesswork out?
Yeah.
Suzanne?
Yeah. So then you're going to hit the plus minus. Where is it on this one? Okay,
Up there at the
click
top.
embroidery first.
Yeah,
there
we
you go.
got to hit
Okay,
the embroidery
sorry.
file, and then we're going to
Okay.
hit our plus minus.
Okay, and you're going to see here that the first that's going to come up is the background quilting, but we don't want to do that first. We want to do the cross stitch, the cross
The crosshairs.
Crosshairs. Yeah,
Okay.
so we put blue thread in so you guys can see this. So we're going to skip to the next step and do the crosshairs. So
Okay,
you're
do
going
I
to
have
stitch
any
out.
questions? Now's a good place to ask if there's any questions. Can you let us know the size of the hoop?
This hoop is a 6x10 hoop for this one.
This is a 6x10
And
that
you
we're
do need to
using.
go bigger because this is a 5x7 image, but because we're adding the background quilting, you do need to go to
A 6x10.
6x10.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. All right.
Okay.
Is that the case for all? Whenever you're adding quilting, always go to a bigger hoop?
Usually you'll need to because the quilting background quilting is usually just a
It
little
goes
bit
Gotta go
outside
big.
of your
Yeah.
actual
Okay.
So it
image.
goes outside
So if
of
you
the-
weren't,
Oh, I see,
if
yeah.
you weren't going to do background, then this project you can use a 5x7
Yes.
for the project. But because we are adding in the background quilting, we're going to do the 6x8.
Okay.
6x10.
Okay. So on this screen, if we can look at the screen again, what I've got is I've got these crosshairs right here, and I'm just going to now press down, hit start, and it's actually going to stitch those center crosshairs. So that actually finds the middle of my design for me.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, does anybody ever have this happen?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Especially
so-
when you're doing this because it's so loose.
because it's so big. So
Yeah,
I
it's
have a
big.
little trick. So what we want to do is we want to come back to
I'm glad this happened because then you can show 'em.
this is so frustrating when you first get that. So we want to come back to those crosshairs so that we start at the beginning. I'm going to take this out and I'm going to just check a couple of things. So the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure that my bobbin is threaded correctly because sometimes it won't catch that bobbin. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start with the needle down
Oh, okay.
position because what I want to make sure these crosshairs come out. So because the crosshairs come out, it stitches them really big, and so sometimes it won't. So I'm going to put my presser foot down and my needle down into the
Okay.
down position. Then I'm going to hit start,
And you're gonna
and
cross
that
your
usually
fingers.
will fix it. If that doesn't fix it, I'm going to slow my machine clear down.
And
See?
it does
There
this
you
also
go.
with the basting
Wow.
too. It
Yes.
can also when you're doing a basting stitch.
Those
it
are
does
huge stitches.
Yes,
Yeah,
It's
they're
like,
really big.
what, 3 per inch?
that.
Yeah.
They are.
Yep. All right,
Okay,
perfect.
great. Then if you want to hand me the hoop.
Okay.
Wow.
You know that little trick of starting with your needle down? That works for sewing as well. Because have you ever started at sewing and all of a sudden you're 3 in
comes down,
and,
yeah.
and it's come out and
I
you
love
don't
that
catch
trick.
all that?
I love it. Yeah, I love it. Okay, so what we're going to show you here. So here you are. We did it in blue. You can just do it in white or whatever, but we did blue so you guys could see it. And you're going to sit it there, and you're going to. I do 505 spray, and I just spray it on. Oh, don't want to get you guys. Spray you here, and I spray a little bit on there so that this will stick. Then you're going to take your material here, and you're going to fold it in half one way, and just finger press.
So you just spray the 505 to the
I just do.
stabilizer. That's awesome.
And then fold it again. And you're just going to finger press right there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put it right here where these lines. You're going to line it up.
I'm so
There.
glad you did this in blue so we could see.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go that way.
And that's perfectly centered.
And it's perfectly centered. And then just push it down. And
Wow.
there you have it. So you're all ready to go.
That's great.
Okay,
Okay.
that is fantastic. All right, so funny Allie's story, I hope she's watching, but she oftentimes posts, Allie that works with us, she has a
yeah.
little boy, and she was using 505 spray, and her mom called her, because I guess she used it on her carpet, like she was 505 spraying on her carpet, she's like, it washes out, it comes out.
Oh, shoot. Okay, and then you're going to put this back in the hoop, and we're not going to stitch this part, but you're going to put it in, and we're going to show you what you'll need to do on your machine, because now you're going to need to go back to step 1.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to go back to step 1.
Okay, so what you'll do is
you're
you'll
going back
push
to
this
the
back.
clear blue tile,
We
the
don't want to
background.
put that middle stitch there,
Yeah,
but
there
we're
you
going to
go.
go back to our clear blue tile.
And then it's all stitched out. Yay, yay. And here we
Hooray.
go.
Wow,
So,
it's
magic.
It's magic. That's how quick this project is, folks.
And you can't
all
see
you have
it's
to do
white,
is hit
but
start and
yeah,
then it's
That's all
done.
you do is you hit start, and then there it is. And so there you go. It's all stitched out, your background quilting. You're all ready to go. Then you'll go back into the machine, and you're going to go to step 3.
Okay, so then you're going to go forward, forward.
Is it 3 or is it okay? You won't need to do the tack down basting stitch around. Because it
Because-
stays and you won't
The
need it
quilting
on
holds
this
it
one. The
down.
quilting
Okay,
holds it down.
so let me just back up. If you do not do clear blue tiles or the background stitch,
You
I
will.
would never skip that basting
No.
stitch because
No.
you want, the reason they do a basting stitch is it holds your fabric
Yes.
down and it also helps prevent puckering.
Yes.
And if you're more comfortable and you absolutely do not want that, by all means do this. You're just going to take it
Yeah,
out.
yeah. So it's there if you want to use it, but for this, because it's already quilted and it's down, you won't need to.
Okay, so we're gonna
then-
go one more?
Yep, and then you will just start stitching, and you'll just go through the instructions of stitching out your design. Okay.
And you're on, and that was step 3 that you,
Yep.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you're gonna just basically, you're gonna do the background quilting, then you're gonna skip the crosshairs because you've already done them. You don't
Right.
need to do that. And the basting also because you already have the background.
And you
so it's done.
already are at the perfect center
Yeah,
spot.
cool.
Yeah, and then it's all done. Woohoo! Look how
Okay.
fast we are.
I want you to lay that down so we can get a close-up shot of how fun this block is.
So this one is way
So,
fun.
little shout out. She doesn't want me to say anything, but Leeann actually digitized this for us.
Oh.
So she used a
so
little
fun.
creative license here, and I want you to take a look at not only that fringe that stands out, which makes this an absolute dream of a project, but also check out those leaves.
Oh.
The leaves
Like, what is she gonna
are-
say?
Yeah. Each leaf has a little bit different design on
that
there,
is
and
so
Leeann has
cute.
digitized that. So, Leeann,
So it makes it fun.
you
Oh,
are
you're
my
making me
hero.
cry. It was
Look at-
fun. It was way fun to digitize.
Look at the one on
so,
this
yeah,
one,
so
too.
that is that one, and then then we have this one here. If you want to bring it down, we'll show this one, and and then the leaves have different design also. In the center.
So
there's a little-
cute.
Isn't
So
that
it's just
amazing?
so fun.
Yeah,
But what
that
I want
is.
to show you on this one while we have the camera down is when you take this out of the hoop, you're going to have your stabilizer. Be very careful with the background because a friend told me that if you go too close to your back, you can tear that out.
Oh.
So you want to just basically tear just kind of close to the edge here, just so you don't have it showing here. And then, you don't want to go too close.
Was
because
that
you
friend
can tear
Sherry
it.
or Kyle? 'Cause sometimes I do shows with them, and they're always talking about their friend, and I'm never the friend.
You're never their friend.
No, it makes me feel
That
bad.
friend was me.
my own personal friend.
So and then when you're done, then you're gonna sew this together, okay? Well, first, I want to first show you this real quick. So one thing on this one here, it's a 6.5 by 6.5 block, and this is part of also that design there. And so I just took a 6 by 6 clear blue tile, and I put this in the center of my hoop, and I just stitched that.
Okay, so you sewed it first,
Yeah, I sewed this whole thing first.
and then you took it back to your embroidery machine. So you actually clear blue tiled each individual
Yes.
block, just like you would on a Kimberbell or an embroidery
Exactly,
project,
yes.
so that they were done.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can do it one of two ways. You can do an
can.
all over quilting where you just put your whole
thing
file
down.
in and move it, or you can do
Yes.
each individual
You
block.
do each individual.
That's kind of
one thing
easy,
I was,
though.
Yeah, and I was nervous a little bit because I was like, I'm going to have batting. This is going to be hard to sew together. It really was not. Trick that I will teach you though here is when you're done sewing this, take a little small iron, spray this with the press. Was it?
Best press.
Best press?
Best press. I sprayed with best press, and then I just took my iron right down the center, and then I used the clapper, and it pushed them down, and
Press
it's
it.
smooth.
And definitely press it open, not to
yeah,
one side.
open them. Yeah, you want to press these open because it is really thick with
It's
that
quite
batting.
thick, yeah.
And then it makes it smooth.
Yeah,
and
that
there
was
you have
great.
it.
Okay,
So
so
fun.
Becky asked, why would you use tearaway instead of cutaway? Preference, Becky. That's all it is. I mean, it's just simply a preference.
Yeah, it does make it so that it's
You can tear it out of that
Yeah,
seam.
you can tear it out so that you don't have so much stability.
Is tearaway thinner than cutaway?
Not when.
necessarily. I don't.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
It's just more paper. It
Yeah.
feels more paper.
Yeah.
Cutaway feels a little bit more fabric fiber.
Okay.
A little bit. But with cutaway, you're going to cut right on the edge, and so it just gives you one more little layer that's going to add to the bulk of your seams.
Okay.
Where tearaway, you can tear it a little bit inside.
Gotcha.
And I like
Okay.
that you can tear. Sometimes the scissors, you're cutting, and sometimes you get a little close to the fabric.
yeah.
I might have done that before.
Or your friend. Your friend might have done
Friend
that
did
before.
it. Your friend did it.
So I do like the tearaway because of that too.
Yep.
So, Yeah, so that is
Oh
what
my word. Well,
our quilt
these
and so
kits
fun.
and the
They are
pattern.
fun.
Yeah. So the pattern is available on our website under As Seen on Three Things Live. Also, a kit that comes with the pattern is available on Three Things Live. We'll have them on Comment Sold
Kit is
tonight.
this
But let's look
one.
at that project one more time because does
So
that not
cute.
spring or scream spring?
Yes.
Spring scream. Scream
Yes.
spring.
Wow, those S words. I'm going to go home and practice my
Studio,
seashells by the seashore today. All right.
turned out
Great
so
job,
cute.
Lynn. Turned out
So
so
darling.
cute.
Oh, way fun. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun to
You're
do.
so clever.
I know. Well, you're going to want to stick around because if you think that's fun, you just wait and see what Suzanne has up her sleeve.
Oh, way
Another
fun.
S word, sleeve. All right.
And Suzanne.
Yep. We'll see you in just a minute.
What if one small quilt block could help create one amazing quilt? As we celebrate America's 250th this year, we're inviting you to be a part of something bigger than all of us. Stitch Your Story America. We've invited creators from all over the country to create a 6.5-inch unfinished quilt block in all reds or whites, however you want. It could be pieced, applique, embroidered, painted, doesn't matter. Add your name, where you're from, and what freedom, home, or hope means to you. We'll bring it together into one incredible community quilt, stitched from stories across America. Your block matters, your story matters. Find out all the details at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. Jackie, can you imagine cutting all this out?
Absolutely not.
No thanks. The nice thing is everything comes pre-cut, pre-fused. So we have some crosshairs here. And so this way I can actually line it up in one direction. See, we have kind of a quadrant going on. So with this quadrant, we'll go here, stick that down, and we will stick that
And
down.
it doesn't matter what color thread you use
No.
either because
It's not gonna show.
It won't show at all.
Exactly.
So,
You're going to notice it has an outline going on right here. Just place it right there. You can skip that stitch
yes,
now.
you
So
can.
go ahead and
I bypassed that one, and now I'm ready to do the placement line for the stripe.
right here, I can see exactly where my placement lines are. So you can see how simple that is. I love it.
Yeah, it is.
Very fun.
All right, we're back.
We're back.
Wait till you see the cuteness that is all over this
So
table. All right, Suzanne.
Okay, well, I had the assignment of finding some flowers for Mother's Day for kind of last minute gifts. So I thought I can find something. I went and looked around, and I am going to start with this little thing right here. So I'm going to give you one end and you one end.
Alrighty.
Oh, my
So you can make this
word.
for your
Look
mom,
how
hang it up
cute
at
this
her
is.
house.
I walked in, this was hanging on the studio. I don't know if anybody noticed that it was
cute.
behind us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, who did the garland?
It is super easy to do. All I did for this is I just have some jute right there, some little tiny clothespins, and you won't believe it, but this is a dish towel.
What,
These
a
are
dish
dish
towel?
towels. Yeah, like
Like the
kitchen towels.
microfiber?
No, they're
Just a
just kitchen
regular-
towels.
regular?
I was at the store and I saw them. I thought they're the cutest dish
What?
towels.
That is
and I
really
had put them away for later.
I mean, look at the back of this one.
And they're nice and thick, and when
like that.
when you put them, so I just cut them out, sewed this on, just a piece of fabric, and then this is just got some batting in it, and then I used to make these rigid. Let me go ahead and lay this down real quick. To make these rigid, my sewing's a little sloppy, but I'll go ahead and flip it over for you anyway. So I sprayed the back of it. You can either use the Material Magic, or there's another one that's called Fabric Booster. It's a fabric stiffener as well. I just sprayed it, kind of soaked it, pressed it, and then it just was nice, and as soon as it was dry, they were nice and rigid. So they're not all floppy
We're
when they're
going to
hanging
Walmart
there.
after this. I mean, look how cute that is. That is
cute.
absolutely
Cute
adorable.
idea.
You don't have to use a dish towel. I just did because I thought these were super cute, and they already had some texture
so
to them.
cute.
I like
You
that
know,
the
so-
pattern is a little bit bigger. Sometimes at the fabric store, you can't find that medium
Right,
pattern.
that's
It's
right.
either so big or so small. But you
So-
could do this with fabric.
Perfect.
And
is
these were
perfect.
just, it was a 2-pack at TJ Maxx.
Oh, I love it.
Let's get those out of the way.
Cute idea.
Then
Darling.
let's see, what else did I come up with? Oh,
A lot.
there's a really cute thing. It's called kanzashi. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but it's fabric folding, and it's a Japanese thing, a Japanese art. They use it usually for making flowers to put in, like in your hair or on a comb or whatever. I bought these, and we do have these on the website. It's like it's almost like doing a yo-yo.
Oh.
So here's what you can make with these. There's 2 different styles. This one does a round one like this. And then I have in the package here, let me open that up. Can I find that? Open me? I have the one for a square one as well. So it gives you a pointy flower just like this. So I can
Okay,
show you
those are
how
cute.
easy these are to do. Except I can't find it. It's in there somewhere. I can't find it. It's in there. I'm going to have it here. I'll show you real quickly how easy these are to do. Here, you can wear that in your hair, Leeann.
Is in my hair?
And then
Well, I just know my hair wouldn't hold it.
yeah, I know.
That is.
Yeah.
Wow.
It does look cute on you. So
Very cute.
I like it.
it takes 5 of these. It's super easy to do.
So you use that little
Yep,
thing
you
and
use
you make
this.
5 different.
It folds in half for you, just like this. You're going to fold a piece of fabric in half, and the instructions are great. Your fabric is
spray
going to
your
go
fabric,
right
or
here.
you don't need to
Nope,
spray
you
your
don't have to do anything to it. Make sure it goes all the way to the edge there. Fold this over and snap it. Then you're going to take your scissors and just trim around the edge of it. Let's see, I'll go to grab those scissors out. And then, oops, I didn't get quite all the way right there, so I need to make sure that I do that.
All the way in the bottom, is that
All
what
the
you-
way to the very bottom. So if you look
Okay.
right there, now I'm all the way. It's like filling the taco with all the cheese. So you trim this part off right here, close to the edge, okay, really close to the edge. And it looks like, oh, am I going to mess it up? No, you're not. So if I can
So
get that
Sherry,
needle.
she did not cut them with a scan and cut. What she did is she's using this little clover kanzashi flower
Yeah.
maker, which
Kanzashi flower maker, that's right. And then it's also, oh, the banner.
Oh, the banner with
Oh.
the scan and cut. Okay.
No, I just
No.
cut those out by hand.
All right.
This little wheel here, the circle, it has a spot where you start, like number 1, it tells you exactly where to go. So you're going to go down in 1, back up in 2, and keep going until you get it all together.
So it
Except
has
for
the
don't-
numbers right
yeah,
on
so
there.
don't tingle up your yarn like I did. I mean your thread. And then just keep going.
So you
Back and
leave the
forth.
last one hooked. Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, you hold on to the others. So you're going to put 5 on 1 thread.
Okay.
So you'll go like this, just back and forth. It's very much like making a yo-yo.
Yeah. Have you done the yo-yos?
Yes, I have done the yo-yos.
Pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
This
it
looks
is.
way fun.
It's all about the tools, folks.
It
I mean,
is.
I'm
It
telling
really
you
is.
that if it's kind of like in the kitchen, if you have the correct tools,
You'll
Yeah.
enjoy it.
yeah.
Or
It's
else
kinda
if you're
my
like me-
husband tells me in the garage.
Yeah.
Which I don't believe him in the garage. It's not about the tools there. It's
Yeah.
just in the kitchen.
Can your
in the
husband
craft
find
room.
his tools?
Well, he's
Well, see,
pretty
that's me
organized.
in the kitchen. Like, I'm not going to cook if I can't find what I
My
need.
Tools, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know? So, sorry, let's see here. I'm almost done with this one, and then I'll show you how you just pull it up, and it just gathers it for you. Okay, so I've got all the way to number 8. You're going to pop that open, take it out, and now it's ready to just gather up.
This is the fun part.
And it will fold it for you.
Oh my word. Look how fun that
See?
is.
Look at that.
Now I've got 3 of them together right there.
No way. This is too easy.
It's very easy. So
Way fun.
keep them pulled tight. Shape them how you want them. Usually the traditional way has a little bit of a curl right there. Let's see. Can I just, and so there's 3 of them. I don't
Wouldn't
have
that
all
be fun
5
in
of
the
them. But.
center of your flower garland?
Oh
Yeah,
my
you could put
gosh,
that
that's
on
such a
there.
good idea. I didn't even think about that. So,
Oh,
so
fun.
that's
Oh,
we
way
do
fun.
have those for sale on the website. These little, they're,
Kanzashi
and they're
tools.
fast. You
Yeah.
know, they're quite fast.
So it makes the circle, right? It doesn't make this point.
It makes a
Right,
circle.
the circle one.
Yes,
Okay,
that
okay.
this one makes a circle.
Okay.
Now this right here, you put a button in it or whatever. This is just an old piece of jewelry. So I just cut it apart and
Suzanne's like, my
glued
assignment
it.
was to make flowers, so I'm just going to my jewelry box and cutting it all up.
Well, and then I thought I'm going to use Allison's favorite way of adhering things. So it's got a hot glue right there.
Suzanne, you
And I
are my
thought,
hero and I love you.
You could put a little cute something in there, you know. So anyway, and
that's way
then
cute.
last I have our folded flowers here. So I forgot to grab my fat quarter. Let me grab that really quick.
Yeah, we gotta go buy some fat quarters.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Give
We're-
us a sel-
we're making
give
some
ourselves
flowers.
a gift.
We're
This
not
is
going to
kind
the
of
nursery
a-
today. We're going to the fabric
Yeah.
Go to the
shop.
fabric shop.
This is a fun one to do. So if you look at that,
So cute.
you can see I've got them. It's just folded up.
Gorgeous.
And then a rubber band, like a little hair tie on there. So let me stick that one back in there. I'm going to show you how to fold it because this takes about 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Okay.
So you're going to take your fat quarter, and let's see, it's going to be like the 22 inches long that way. You're going to take this, fold it there.
Okay. So
You
half
see
then
that?
half.
Yep. And then fold it back over.
Okay.
And now I've got no raw edges hanging out. But what I'm going to do next is I'm going to fold this up. Let's see, which way do I want to do it? Yeah, I'm going to do it this way.
An angle.
Yeah, in fact, I'm going to start at this end because it'll be easier. And I've got the fold is up here on this, what I'm rolling
So the
toward.
two folds is on your right.
Correct.
So that's why
Okay.
it's easier. You want to have the two folds on your
Actually,
right.
you know what? It really doesn't matter.
Oh, it
You can
doesn't?
do it
Okay.
either way.
Okay.
So I actually am going to do this because I can roll away from myself easier this way.
Okay.
And as you don't roll too tight, just keep rolling this. And I kind of start rolling off at an angle a little bit so that I can get the top of the flower that points up out of the rosebud.
so cute.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
And I just keep kind of pushing it and holding it down.
Kind of like rolling a sleeping
Yep.
bag.
Yep.
Did you hate sleepovers when you were a kid because you could never get your sleeping bag rolled?
Not
right?
back in the
Back in
bag.
the
You can
bag,
never get
yeah.
it back in the bag. So,
I
and
know,
I
that
just
was
keep
always-
get to this end, and you've got to tuck that back down. I'm going to tuck this way.
I think I'm gonna have my kids over for Mother's Day. Well, they'll
Have
probably come
them
over
do this for
and have
you.
them do this for me. Here, you want to make me a
Right.
flower?
Okay, there's my rosebud. Oh. You just need some of these little clear hair ties. So I've got some down tucked in there.
Poor Suzanne. I bet she had to go buy these because
I
I'm
did
sure
have to
she
buy these
doesn't
'cause
do
you
a lot
know.
of hair ties on her own.
Luckily, I have granddaughters.
Oh.
Fun.
I had 3 girls, and so I knew how to braid every kind of braid, you know.
You knew how to do
because I
hair.
love doing it. So then you're going to take this, and we're going to twist this around tight. A couple of times is probably about all you're going to get. And then this is going to be your stem. Now, rather than, oops, I folded that wrong. There we go. Rather than go up through the bottom, you really kind of need to go down through the top. It just goes in better.
Oh,
And then you
okay.
just poke it down through there. You can see you've got it. There's your flower so far.
Now, where'd you get the stem? Are the stems
This
already
is just
ready?
dowels. Nope,
Oh, you
dowels
just did a dowel
wrapped,
and then you wrapped it?
wrapped in
that
floral tape.
Okay.
Then you've got your green felt, just to cover up the part that doesn't look real pretty.
Those are so cute.
And
They're
then
so
you
cute.
take this.
They look so cute all together.
You'll do the ponytailer again on that one, or you can hot glue it, whichever way.
She's speaking my
But
language.
I don't want to mess up my
Fat
fat
quarter,
quarter.
yeah.
So I would do the
ponytail
ponytail.
holder.
And I come down from the top and just do it right here. And to cover up my ugly ponytailer, I just put some of this cute tulle over it like that. So, all right.
My word, that is
So
darling.
these are so. Did you see how fast that is?
Yes.
It's so fast. So I mean, this is
all of these
something.
projects, seriously, you could do
Oh,
in an
yeah.
hour.
All of them are really quick.
We'd have them all
So.
done before Sunday.
I will
Yeah.
spend longer picking out my dish towel.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, I just happened on that, and it was just the perfect one. So
Oh my word.
anyway,
love it.
that's all there is to it.
Okay,
Way
what
cute
a fun
ideas.
day. Did I not promise you guys a fun day? I mean, seriously.
it's way
Yeah.
fun.
What a fun end to our week. Well, thank you, you two.
yeah,
that was
way
so
fun.
fun.
Sure, way fun.
Make sure you go out and celebrate
Ideas.
your mothers,
Yes.
or anybody that is somebody that mothers
Or
you.
Happy Women's Day. Yeah, somebody in your life has
It doesn't
mothered
need
you.
to just
So
be
don't be
mothers.
like Allison. Don't feel sorry for yourself for so many years. But
That's why daughters, we're going to go get pedicures. I'm like, no, we're all us women are going to
Yes.
get pedicures. It's like, go
Yes.
do something fun.
Yeah,
Just to
it's
celebrate.
celebrate the women.
Yep,
Yeah, I
celebrate
think
women.
that's
We
perfect.
give a lot.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes, well, while we're celebrating, we are actually celebrating 250 years, and we want to do it with you. So we're asking for your help. So Stitch Your Story America, we just need 6.5 by 6.5 unfinished, 6 by 6 finished, red or white blocks. We want to collect them from all 50 states, so we're asking you just jot your name and where you're from somewhere on that block so that we can keep track, and we're going to put it into a great, big, beautiful project that we cannot wait to show off. We need those by the end of May, so have them in the mail and to us by the end of May.
Can I make any kind of 6-inch block?
Any
Can I
6-inch
make
blocks,
like,
yeah.
Okay,
It
awesome.
can be anything you want. And if you're like, I just don't have time, send us
Send
a
a
square
piece of
fabric.
fabric. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just mostly
just
red or
something
mostly
from-
white.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. And then, Suzanne, we talked about this. Do you want to tell us about book club?
Ooh, yeah, book club is like, we're going to be doing that on the 20th, is that correct? Yes, and we're going to be discussing Remarkably Bright Creatures, which
Yes.
is such a fun book. I'm not totally done with it yet, but I'm really loving it. I'm really loving it.
And it's not one that we're finding a lot of people would just pick up. A lot of
Right.
you have read it, and good for you. But if you happened upon it and read it, I think you will really enjoy it, but it's not one that you would
Oh,
just
I think
normally
it's
pick up.
fantastic. Yeah, it's a little bit
great.
different, and it's a pretty quick read, don't you think?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
It does hold your attention, that's for sure.
Yep.
Check it out.
Yeah, you'll have
Yeah,
to
do
check it out.
it.
Listen to it
You'll
on
love
audio
it.
if you're
You'll
not
love
reading.
it.
And
Yeah.
I have the perfect solution, Leeann.
What's that?
Comes out on Netflix on
Friday.
the 7th on
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
So you can just watch it.
I'll just
It's-
watch it.
It stars Sally Field.
Watch
You can
it, but-
turn it on in your sewing
really?
room. Yes, and
Field. Wow.
Sally Field is
Yeah.
the main character, and so you can watch it on Netflix
I will have to watch it.
and join us on the 20th while
Okay,
we
will
discuss
do.
all
I gotta
fun
finish it
things
first.
Remarkably Bright Creatures. So, all right. Well, that's our show for this week. Be sure to tune in for Comment Sold tonight, and I can't wait to see what next week brings. So, all right, we've got our
Okay.
Comment Sold show tonight, 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Yep.
I'll be
We're
watching.
wheeling and dealing, and you can find these projects plus so much more tonight as well, or you can also find them over on our website. Okay. All right. We'll see you next.